Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to be telling you some information which seems more like a secret but not really a secret like that, or probably a secret for some people, especially those top guys in the trading industry, which they will not probably share with you. You can see on this in this screen that you're looking at, I have Theory trading platform open and I have trade going on the Theory trade also. But on the other side, I also have a balance of $100 here, $10,000 here, and a $43 over here. But this second account and the third is both accounts are demo accounts. Why this is just a normal account which I deposited very tiny amount into for the purpose of this video. Okay, so now you can see I have a trade. I've been trading on this since couple of a while, and I have trade going on also on this. But on these two accounts, let me talk about these two accounts first. I have 0.01 trade, lot size used on the two trade that I have open, and I have 0.1 lot size open here. But the trade was open at the same time. As you can see, 1453 and 1430 something. Okay, 1451 here and then 1453 over here. But if you look at this one right now, both trade are also going in the same direction. I opened them at the same time, as you can see. So if you notice very well, you see an arrow over here and you see an arrow over here too. That means the trade open at the same time. But somehow this is running at 1.2 dollar, and this is running at $0.04. Now what is really going on here? And I opened this in few minutes after I opened this trade that you are seeing here. This was 1453 and 1504 over here for this one. And look at this one. This one is running at the rate of 5 point something dollar. And if you notice very well, okay, let me just open another one again for the sake of this video. Let me try 0.01 if that will work. Okay, 0.01 open. So you can see 0.01 also open almost at not the same stage, not the same area. But I'm going to explain what I'm trying to do here. Okay, now this is US30 trade, and we need to check the specification. What is actually wrong and what I'm trying to talk about here actually have to do with the specification of the instrument trade, and how it actually applies to different platforms. So the contract size of this is 1, contract size is 1 over here 2, and the contract size over here is 10. And if you go down to the minimum lot size, minimum volume is 0.01 here, 0.1 over here, and 0.01 over here too. But this they allow 500 maximum, 500 maximum, and 50 maximum over here. But the issue on this situation is that this platform will not allow me to enter a trade with 0.01 lot size, except from their minimum is 0.1, and this platform will allow me for 0.01, and this also allows 0.01. But the case here is that on this platform, because I've used the Theory platform before very well, look at this specification very well. Look at this specification very well before I take it off. Let me stay over here because this is where the information I actually want to show you. You can see the Theory. You can screenshot if you like. Okay, now, so the information I'm trying to share with you over here is that there are some platforms that actually allow 0.01 and why some allow 0.1. But you see, the 0.1 will not if the market is moving, it will not move like the platform that give you 0.1 will move. And you can see over here I have 1 point something dollar, and this is still running at 0.07. This also running at 0.5 something. But the situation on the ground is that since I've used the Theory platform, I'm going to tell you what I actually noticed about the Theory platform. I use this platform because it's an Australia platform, and that makes me register on the platform and use it for a couple of months or so, and I actually lost some money on the platform because of this 0.1 that they allow. And this platform also was the platform I created when I realized that I've been suffering for this because of this thing. When you practice and when you want to go into a new market, you actually want to know how things go there and whether your strategy really work for so instruments or not. But while I was practicing with this platform, using this platform, I was using my money to do the practicing and everything. And look over here. So on this platform that you are looking at, you can only do the 0.01 trade if you have some certain amount of money in your trading account. I actually wanted to try and reduce this 10,000 to $100 or maybe $50, but I wasn't able to do that. And over here, I also reduced this from 10,000 to $100, but I'm able to enter the trade. So let me try and enter more trade if you still allow. So it allow more trade, and let me enter more trade over here too. It allow more trade as well. Allow more trade. So you can see. Over here, I can only enter with 0.0. I can only enter with 0.01 over here. I can't enter trade with 0.1 like I'm 0.01 like I'm doing on the other platform. So over here, I can enter more trade, but I'm not going to enter more trade because this is live account and these are demo accounts. So, but with this, you can see even though you can see even this is already running in profit and this is still not running in profit because this will actually give more benefit, give more profit. Like the money you are using to enter trade over here is bigger compared to this and this. And the reason is because of the lot size. They allow 0.01 lot size, while this allow only 0.1 lot size. You can see this have already run in profit and this is still not running in profit yet. And why? Because of the lot size, and also they actually read in different price. So we also need to notice that very well. They run in different price. You can see what we have here, you can see what we have over here, and you can see what we have over here. So they run in different price also. We should not forget about that. But my point here is because of the specification. The asset specification is very, very important when you are trading on any platform. You need to always check the asset specification. Don't just use your broker account because it's regulated. And I think I'm going to enter more trade on this one. So your brokerage account is not just don't just choose them because of the kind of regulatory system that they have, or because they are regulated. Choose your brokerage account because of so many other things. Like, one of the things you can choose your brokerage account for is this specification that I'm talking about, which will actually save you a lot of money. And on the other side too, you will also notice that I only have $43 on this account that I have on the account. I've only used $22 on it. If you think of this very well, how can this actually benefit you? What is the purpose of you watching this video now? Imagine that you have your money on the line and you are practicing what you're actually doing. That will actually help you in having a strong mind connected to your trading platform. Like, you will be more connected to your trading account because you put money on the line. And on the other side, this will help you in the sense that maybe you want to practice and you are thinking of maybe you should create a demo account. You can actually use a tiny amount of money also to do more practicing. And if you can grow small account to so money, then you can actually do the same thing with bigger amount of money. How do I learn how to trade crypto? I started trading with $10, moving $10 to 20, 50, 100. My thought then was that if I can able to move $10 to $20, $15, $100, then I can also turn $100 to 110. If I can turn 110 to 120, then if I handle $1,000, I'll be able to also turn it to a bigger amount of money also. So that was the idea that I have back then, and I want to use the same with US30. But those platforms I was using before they were not allowing me to do everything I want to do. So they just keep taking my money for vanishing. And at the end of the day, I find out that it's a problem which needs to be solved, and I solve it by looking around and finding out which are the good platform for me to use. And then I came up and I ended up using the forex. I used this for a couple of time, like for a couple of months, and I used this also for a few days, and then I realized that there's actually some platform like this that can actually give me a leverage. And from the previous video that I showed you guys that I upload, if you have not watched the video, you can watch it from the top right or left corner. I show you my forex book account and how I've been monitoring my trade. I also talk about how you can also add your own account to it. But on my forex book account, if you look at it today, back then I was on loss, and today the account is already in profit of even more than I expect it to be. So now that's a growth. And the point is that if I'm using a bigger account, which is like, for instance, now let's assume that I'm using this platform now, and if I'm in loss, my trade is already running in loss, bigger loss. And over here you can see this, even though this true trade are still running in profit and this is running in loss, the money is still not bigger than expected. And also, if you look at this stop loss, this stop loss is 0.44, and I think I have two more stop loss over here. This is $3, 3.5 something, and I have another one because it's 3 trade actually. Okay, 0.65 and 0.3 point something for this. And if you look over here, look at this, $6.7, and for the second trade, how much? 7 point something. You can see the same trade but different lot size. Look at that, and look at this, 7 point something again. So, and the fourth one, 7 point something again. Now let's look into this. On this one, 33 point something, 9 point something, 8 point something, 8 point something. So this and this is actually almost the same thing. And the reason for this, I understand that the trading account balance also have to do with the volume also. But if you look at it on the flip side, this is having $43 and this is having $100. That's not so much like of a difference. And the trade was entered almost at the same point for these two platforms actually. But this is on a different level on its own, so we can't really do much talk on this one because of the $10,000. But look at this and these are actually enter a trade on at the same time. The difference is so much. 7 point something, 7 point something again, 7 point something again, and 6 point something, almost the same thing. And the trade was 0.1, sorry, and this 0.01. Look at the difference, 0.4 and then 0.6. The two trade actually, if I lose the two trade, the first two trade that I enter, which is these two that are running in profit, the 0.01 profit their trade. If I lost the trade, I'm going to lose something around $1, which is not too much if we look at the balance of the account. So that's just like $1 from $40 something. And the third one that I enter, which I enter with 0.04, $3.5. So now, even with that, it's still okay as well. It's also okay on that side too. But the point is that let's take away this 0.4 out of our view. Let's assume it's not there. Let's assume it's just this 0.01 that we have here. If you practice multiple times, like you come to think of it, like how many times can you ever actually enter trade with this $40 something that you have in your account? How many times you can actually enter trade with it? More times, like there are multiple times that you can actually enter trade with this, and also still practice with whatever strategy that you have without you using a demo account. And it will actually push you to do the right thing, like the risk management part, you mastering your strategy very well. You know, your money is on the line, and you are not just dealing with a demo account again. So that's the situation. So look, as even on this video as we are doing it, you can see I will enter multiple trade on this. Although I'm looking at margin level also, but over here I don't do more than I should. And this third trade, I do that because I see that the market is actually going in my direction. It can also help you to stack a trade. Like you enter with a very tiny or small lot size, then the second, third trade, you can actually stack more trade into your account. If you see that okay, the market is actually going in your direction, you can actually stack more trade together. So that's what I actually want to show you. It might not seem like much, but it really means something. It might not seem like much, but it really means something So if you look at it very well, if you imagine how does those people that are actually making a lot of money in the trading industry are actually doing it, like like if you want to actually grow fast in the trading industry, you have to practice a lot. You will see your error multiple times, and you will see a lot of mistake about yourself, because I posted something on my Facebook platform a couple of days ago that traders learn about themselves in just a year of trading than anybody will learn about themselves their entire life. Then where does all those learning knowledge and everything come from? It actually comes from the trading and error that we do. So you make so much error, you try to correct it, you grow from there and all that. So you can see this is already $117, this is for something, $4, and this is still at even under $1 with that. This trade is actually going in another direction. So that's how this can actually help you. So this now I know I still have less than $1, and even if I lose all the trade, I still have $4. I think this is $3 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 3.5. So $1, that's not up to $5. I'm still going to lose on this account, and this I'll be losing more money if this trade goes against me, and on this I'm still also going to lose more money also if this trade also go against me. Although the money is not much compared to the balance, all the money put together is not much if you look at it, the balance compared to the balance. But the same thing that happened here is also the same thing that will happen here. If you look at it, if assume I have $100 here, the same thing that is happening here is still also the same thing that will almost happen here, and the reason is because of the specification that I showed you the other time. So if you look at this, the contract size is 1, the contract size is 10. I know it's actually the reason, because after a lot of research I realized that that's where the problem actually is. Then the minimum at a point, if you have like, let's say $10 in this account, you might not be able to enter trade again. And over here, even if you have $50, you might not even be able to enter trade again. But here, if you have even $10, you can still enter trade like 4-5 times. Depends on the lot size that you use. So if you use the 0.1, you might still be able to enter trade like 4-5 times. And you'll be surprised that some people post. I once saw a video where someone lose their account up to like, I think from 0.75 cents, that's 70 something cents, and the person grew the account to $11,000. And people were like, I was also shocked, like, how does this person do this? This is like a magic, because account that was already blown 70 something cents, and the person grew it to $11,000. So I was surprised. Then I now realized how the person actually do it, because of the contract size. Looking at the contract size and the minimum volume and maximum volume, that is actually what lead to that kind of magical experience. So that's what I want to share with you guys. It seems more like a rant, but this is going to help you somehow. It's going to help you somehow. You might not need it today, but one of those days you realize that this is actually very crucial and very important, and how it can actually benefit you more. What else do I need to say? Nothing. Okay, that's it, guys. So thank you for staying with me till this time. And if you would like to know which broker I use, I think by now you should already know which broker I'm using among all these 3 brokers. I have registered with all these 3 brokers before, and I'm using just one of them now. So if you like to get to know more about the brokers I'm using, check the description of this video, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more of this kind of information. Turn on the notification bell also. Okay, so thank you guys, and stay tuned for the next video.